Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Lady Ronan, and I'm kind of wearing a green shirt, so it's kind of looking a little crazy here. Um, it's really not that green. I'm shocked. And we are here for Nexus Gaming Series. We are continuing week one, and we have Essence Gaming Series fighting Annie Oak League in C West. I don't know either one of these teams very well, so this is going to be very fun to watch. And it looks like we're setting up now. So, first pick is going to go to Annie Oak won the flip, so they wanted to pick map first. So they banned Dragon, and Battlefield of Eternity was also banned, Spider Queen, and then Volskaya. And so Infernal Shrines is going to be our first go. Let's see here. Uh-oh, we're having some audio issues. Never good when you need to talk to 5 people at one time. I guess 4, really. Has anybody watched the rest of the NGS matches tonight? We've had quite a few. Quite a few going on. Both teams are having mic issues right now. All right. It sounds like Annie Oak is ready on their side. And as long as we get the A-OK on Essence, they will be ready as well. Anybody else's state opening up tomorrow? Opening some restaurants? Anybody going to go out tomorrow? We got a ping pong table. We bought a ping pong table just in time for everything to start opening up. So that's what we're going to be doing. Bunch of banter going back and forth. All right, while they're talking and trying to figure out their mic issues, I was doing a little recon because I don't know either one of these teams very well at all. It looks like Annie Oak plays in Heroes Lounge per Ronan, so if that's not true, blame that one over there. And Essence Gaming has been around. They have been playing in NGS before, and they were in C West last division, I believe. I don't think I'm lying about that. All right, and we are off. So let me go to our bands, pull them up for you guys. Why is my stuff not working? Mine's not working either. That's interesting. I can't hear. Oh, that's going to be weird. I'm having mic issues. I can't hear the game. And my bands aren't popping up. That's awesome. We're having a little technical difficulty. But we will pull this up so we can see the game. It's just going to be a lot of talking that you guys are going to hear from me. I'll try to get this fixed in between everything. If I can. I don't even think I can get to the game screen. Look at that. Help me, Ronan. Darn, we're not going to have a sound. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it fixed. Okay, so we have an Ana ban and a Rexar ban on the side of Essence Gaming. Annie Oak knows that Phoenix is OP, and they have an OP player on this side of Essence Gaming, just like Ronan just told me right before this game. Do a little bit of research up in here, never hurts. And Zool. I feel like I see Zool every time. His rework was pretty on it. So let's see what our first picks are going to be here. Anduin. I'm probably going to butcher all these names just looking at it now, so I apologize ahead of time again. Rakanishu did tell me how to pronounce his name, though, so hopefully I did it correctly. But Eilish, that one's might not be right, I'm not sure. But Anduin is a great saver. Anduin is pretty OP right now. Jaina and Johanna, great for shrines. Jaina can clear the shrines so fast. Objective will go quickly in their favor if Essence doesn't have the wave clear to make up for that Jaina. Lunara. All right, Lunara and Varian. I love when Varian's on my team. Love it. Hopefully Jaina gets her stasis pretty quickly, just in case she gets jumped on by both Lunara or Varian. And Deathwing. Deathwing is also very good, can soak during objectives and then come right in and be very, very disruptive. And we'll see who our next ban is going to be. I don't think these teams know each other too well. Sonya is banned. Sonya, again, very good on shrines. And that would have been a very nice pick to pick up with Jaina and Johanna. All right, we got Leoric and we have Lily. Leoric has been pretty popular the past few games I've casted. I think I've seen him in just about every game that I've casted. We got some Essence Gaming fans up in here. Mephisto and Uther. Uther stun and Varian lockdown will be very good damage, or setup, sorry, for the Lunara and the Mephisto damage. And Anduin with the protections on top of that. So we have double healer. It's going to be very, very hard to kill Essence Gaming. Sergeant Hammer! Oh, that's hard though. You have a hammer, but Varian can jump in on her. You have Lunara that can poke her down pretty good. You have Mephisto that can jump in and jump out. And then you have an Uther stun. So it's going to be interesting to see on the side of Annie Oak if they can really benefit from that. Now, they do have two frontliners that can kind of help support her some, but it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. So Eilish is on Anduin. We have Gerger playing Uther. Tin is playing Mephisto. Rakanishu is on Lunara, and Apocalypse is playing Varian. We have Gula, which is their captain, on Johanna. AOL Vince Noor on Jaina. Jubilius is on Lily. Transform is on Sergeant Hammer, and Simon is on Leoric. I like that name. Very straightforward. You get it right or you get it wrong. We got a lot of Essence Gaming fans up in here. I like it. Let's give a shout out to Annie Oak. I want to see this Hammer play. I love me some Hammer. We need some more Hammer up in here. You don't think so? All right, so we have some picks coming out here. We have Overpower for Varian. Lunara is waiting on hers. Mephisto has Unyielding Power. We have Hammer of Lightbringer on Uther, and Anduin is going to be on Bold Strategy. Leoric is going his heal. Johanna has Hold Your Ground. We have Ambush on Hammer. Hopefully she'll get some damage off of that as well. Wind Serpent. And, of course, Jaina is building her globes. Mephisto goes in and gets some damage. Does have to get out. Uther is going bot and going to get that lane. We get a root from Anduin onto that Johanna. They are going to go down and try to... not really try to do anything. Just clear and go up and down, back and forth, back and forth. You know the name of the game. It's the name of double soaking. All right, Sergeant Hammer is going to start their camp on the side of Annie Oak. They look like they know what they want to do here. Obviously, they did pick this map, so they pretty much had her planned from the beginning, it seems. Mephisto poked bottom just to see if they were doing it, and it looks like they might try to get it bot. And luckily for them, the team on the side of Annie Oak decides to go mid and get that soak first. And it doesn't look like they're going to get down there in time to possibly defend that. Just a titch too late. That would have been an interesting fight. Hammer is getting a lot of damage off with that first talent that she got there. And this is probably just going to be a back and forth for a little bit until the objective comes up. And look at this little steal here on the side of Annie Oak. They're protecting Hammer very, very well. We'll see if that continues after ults here. All right, so our second group of talents are good on both sides. Man, look at that. Annie Oak is really going to have very good push with these camps if they keep doing it throughout this entire game. They're already on it. They know where they need to be, when they need to be there. Jaina's going to go back to kind of heal up for this objective, but before that, Essence Gaming might want to jump on them, but they need to be really careful because as they're going for this, they're not necessarily going to get a whole lot of this objective down because Hammer's going to poke them out as well. Luckily, Lunara went top. I was worried that they wouldn't have somebody up there to clear that. So that was a great call by Lunara. Hammer is pushing them off the point. We are 22-10. And without Lunara there, this is a 4v5 fight, and they are running into Hammer. She does get unstoppable, and Mephisto is doing a lot of damage. The double heals are helping, but without Lunara there, which she's just getting in there now, these double heals are really going to show that they will sustain and get this Punisher. Very, very good calls on Essence Gaming. She got back perfect time. And Hammer goes down for it. Punisher jumps. This frozen one will freeze all the towers, so they'll get a better push out of it. This frozen Punisher does a lot of damage to, not a lot of damage, but it'll freeze it, so you can push up a little bit, unlike you could do before all these changes, that is. It looks like 3v4 here. Luckily that root comes out and they weren't able to chase them down. They might not have gotten them though because Uther was really close to coming down there. I'm getting tongue-tied, guys. Blah, 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 blah. We get a stun and a taunt onto that hammer and she does go down for it. 10 is going to keep going in. He gets some damage to push him off the camp, and so that camp is going to go to Essence. Lunara is soaking this whole time. We get almost identical, about a little third difference in talents. XP, I should say, not talents. Varian wants this camp here. Anduin has not picked his talent yet, his third talent, and they're about ready to have 10s. Not sure if Anduin's waiting for 10s to see what'll help. And this is pretty darn even. I mean, this is just straight down the same. All right, so we do get 10s on the side of Essence Gaming. We have Leap for Lunara. We have Light Bomb, which is a lot of fun on Anduin. We have Divine Storm on Uther. Mephisto has Durance of Hate. And Varian has Shield Wall. Oh, we got an Uther kill on that. And then I'm very surprised that they got that kill with 4v5 there. I don't know if they jumped him. I apologize. I did not get down there in time. And here we go with Hammer, doing what she does best and pushing. She really needs to be careful, though, because Varian could jump on her. And if she hits him, oh, the taunt comes out onto Varian. He does get protected. Light Bomb does come out. Lunara's doing all the damage she can onto Hammer, but Lily ult heals them up completely. That was a very great save and a very nice pushback at the time. Johanna does go down. Oh, man. This is going to be very back and forth. She died while I was trying to talk. Just happened so fast. Leoric's going to get some soak here. Our teams are completely even in XP. And Essence Gaming is going to start this first. We will see how far they get. Hammer is starting to set up. She's going to go stealth. She can't quite get in there where they are, so she's going to have to go in a little further. Jaina, Mephisto ult comes out. Unstoppable comes out, but oh my gosh, the damage and the heals on the side of Essence Gaming really overtakes Annie Oak. And that looks like it's going to be at least, I was going to say, at least 2 dead, possibly 3. Here's some damage stats for you guys if you want to see it. Mephisto has the most on the side of Essence. And Hammer has the most. There's not a whole lot of damage coming out from Jaina. She's trying to clear the best she can, it looks like. But all right, this Punisher is going to jump. They'll definitely be able to get the wall. We'll see if they can get this tower. I don't know about it, but Uther is bought to get them the soak. They are up a talent tier. They are going to get it. The stuns from that boss are holding them back, so they can't really defend it well. And man, the clear from Essence is just clearing these camps, clearing these waves. And as you can see, they're really starting to get a push here in their lanes as well. They can clear camps so quickly. Holy schmoly. Doesn't look like they want to chance that to push that tower. They do need to push their top back a little bit. That was a good defend by Annie Oak. Push them back, scare them off of it. But instead, Essence is just going to go get camps. Keep the pressure on. And while they know they're getting that camp, Hammer wants to get as much damage as she can to this wall. Leoric gets caught for a second. Light Bomb comes out. But Leoric wall really sets it up perfectly to get that Uther. 10 also goes down. Lily ult saved Annie Oak during that whole fight. That was great. This is so back and forth. This is awesome. It looks like they want to get a little cheeky. Oh no, they were chasing Johanna. They could go in here if they all go, which they are, but Johanna might go down for it. We do get, okay, Lily's there to heal her up. They might be able to push them off with that hammer there, but she is low on mana. It looks like Roots come out. Apocalypse is trying to get out. They're still pushing him off. Leo sends out his ult again. We get a taunt onto Leo. And during all that, Mephisto's damage just kills. Oh, man, Annie Oak. Oh, and they're all going to go down for it. That Mephisto is just rude. That Mephisto damage is on it. And that whole time that camp was pushing while they fought for that. They probably didn't need to do that, mostly if the death timers aren't crazy long right now. So if their team had been dead for a little bit longer, I think that would have been a great call for sure. Problem is, I think there was a couple different fights going on there as well. They're going to keep the pressure. Essence takes a camp to help that push while they go for the objective. Try to distract a little bit. And Annie Oak is going to soak for 16s. They are down a talent tier, not by much. But it looks like... Are they going to give up this whole thing? Looks like they are. They defended it pretty well before. Yep. And it looks like Hammer wants to possibly trade, push bot. Or at least scare him off of pushing with the Punisher. So that way they can clear it much better. And this is really smart, guys. You see what they're doing? They're clearing the waves. They're having Lunara clear a little bit before they get the Punisher to come out. Very, very smart move by Essence Gaming. We get a taunt that comes onto Leoric. He tries to unstoppable out, but all that damage comes onto him before he can get out. And, like I said, that Hammer, you got to watch her. She's a little cheeky. She got in, killed that tower, got out. And this Punisher is being shooed away from that tower, but it looks like they'll definitely get it. Johanna tries to distract him off of it, but they do get the tower. So they do trade top for bot. We get a stun onto Jaina from the Punisher. She does get out because there was... The rest of Essence went away to probably try to jump on Hammer there. And it looks like we might have a fight at this tower right here. We do get a Leo ult come out, but the protection does come out as well. Unstoppable and Lily ult comes out. Still protected. We get an Uther ult, taunt, and then Lunara does kill Leoric. We get Mephisto ult in the back. He's doing a crazy amount of damage. Jaina does use her stasis to get out. Shocking. Oh my gosh, that was a really good stasis on Jaina. She was so close to dying, and Hammer was as well. 10 is still doing a decent amount of damage to them. They are pushing them off of this tower with that hammer. And Ten's going to get a little bit more damage onto Hammer, but she pushes him away into her ult. We get a stun on, oh no, and a taunt. And Unstoppable does come out onto Johanna, but the heals are not there to make up for that amount of damage that was coming out to her. Lunara is poking out Hammer. Varian is going to... Ooh! He finished it off. He got out just in time. He was starting to take a little damage, but... Again, that whole time during that fight, there was a camp pushing mid, and these camps on these maps have just been really, really strong. Annie Oak is going to push their lanes back. And we might have a fight here at this camp here, guys. Oh, they might give it up. They probably should, because if they try to take it, this could keep going if they die, and then they might lose a top for it. So they don't go for it. All right. And Essence Gaming is going to go ahead and get some more camps. They might as well. They are up a talent tier. They do have their 20s. And Annie Oak just needs to get their 20s before this next fight here. That's not going to give it to him, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, Mephisto is... Oof. He's a damage dealer. Let's just put him that way. All right, and it looks like a... Oh, Varian gets caught by that Leoric ult. Protection does come out for him. Unstoppable from Anduin. But Uther uses his ult onto that Sergeant Hammer, and she goes down. The heals on the side of Essence is keeping them sustained to keep fighting this. The Mephisto damage is, again, coming out on that Leoric. The taunt comes out. And a stun as well. Jaina uses her W just in time to push them off, but Leoric does go down for it. The damage on her W is pretty powerful. If they would have stayed in there to try to fight, it might have killed someone. Maybe not. They have 2 healers. But... All right, so it looks like we're wanting more camps here on Essence side. This bottom lane is pushing decently nice for... I wonder if anything would have changed if Hammer would have got her other ult. Had lanes pushed up the whole time. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. The wave clear on the side of Essence is just really, really helpful. And then they're sustained with their 2 healers. It was a very good choice. The Punisher jumps on an unstoppable Johanna. So no damage there. They're going to try to defend this the best they can. Now, all these freezes on this core are going to do a lot of roots, a lot of damage. The stun comes out. The heals come out for Lily. The light bomb comes out, and a stun comes on. I can't even see who's who on here. Everybody's on top of each other. But, man, this core is going down. We're at 52%. Whole bunch of stuns coming out onto Annie Oak. And it looks like it's going to be GG. Whew. That was a very well-played fight between those 2 teams. Let me get you some stats here. We got... There's our damage. Hammer had a whole bunch of damage. compared to Jaina on that one. But man, the deaths are just what really pushed him over, and the wave clear, I think. That was a good match, though. What's up, buddy? You just looking? Just looking. Alright, let me try to fix this band screen, because I put both of them on here. What do you guys think about that game? That Mephisto, I think, was like the MVP of that one. Skya. That's really weird. It like disappeared and then it went away. Alright, well, let me do a little damage control here, and I will see you on the other side for game number 2. All right, guys. I think they're officially in here now. So we are going to Alterac Pass. And here we go. Oh. Don't laugh at me. Anna's first banned again. She was banned the first time. And so I said last time, they know who they're playing. They know they have a good Phoenix on that side.
Never gonna play him again.
Just gonna replace it with Mephisto. Same thing, circle.
Yeah, circle.
They both got hula hoops, right?
Circle guy.
And Rexar again. A little deja vu moment here. Who was the last one? Deathwing? Deathwing. No, it was Zool. Yes, it was Zool. And then they did Deathwing after that. So, Annie Oak picked this map as well, Alterac Pass. Variant again. Don't fix what ain't broken, people. Ming is really good at poking the objective to try to keep them from capping it. We got a Jaina and an ETC. ETC also huge disruption, huge stuns. We have to remember, we're in the first week of NGS. So a lot of teams probably don't want to throw out too much of what they can do. So we might see a lot of the same play, which we do here, Anduin again and Uther again. I really hope that Annie Oak goes more self-sustained, which they are now with ETC. They might even have to go double healer too. Mephisto ban. We saw that one coming, right? A good ban there. That Mephisto was MVP. I would like to see Monk and another healer. But that's just what I like to do. Go damage Monk, but you can still get a little bit of heals out there. Uh-oh. You don't see that a lot in a league game. They're just that confident. What healer are we going to get here? Lucio and Raynor. All right. Yeah, okay, we got good self-sustain for Raynor as well. He is too powerful, for sure. As long as you have somebody who knows how to use him, unlike me. I'd probably kill him in 2 seconds. Kill myself. Oh, man. They have locked down like crazy. They got Uther, they have Varian, they have KT. Oof. That's a lot of damage on that side. A lot of lockdown. This will be interesting to see who they pick here. Thrall.
Sustain.
Sustain, yeah. That's what we said. Sustain. You need to sustain. I'm liking the lockdown still from Essence Gaming. I think if they can get that lockdown, they'll be. This game might be theirs if they can get that. The whole point of these points is to hold it, sustain it until you can get it in the bag. And I don't know if Annie Oak has it on that side. If they can juke out some of those stuns and roots and everything, it's possible. So here we go. We have Eilish on Anduin. We have Rakanishu on Falstad. We have, darn, I forgot to say it earlier, Gerger on Uther, Apocalypse on Varian, and Tin on KT. We have Jaina being played by AOL Vince Noor again, Transform on Raynor, Thrall being played by Simon, Gula on ETC, and Lucio being played by Jubileus. Either or. Tomato. We get some hits that are coming out that aren't quite hitting, it looks like. A couple chains and things that didn't hit. Jaina is just going to try to clear that wave the best she can. KT is also clearing the wave so they can go where they need to. Oh, that was interesting. Falstad's taking a lot of damage from that Raynor there. Oof. Varian jukes that move, gets a root onto ETC, but they do have to back off. Again, they're just going to clear this mid. Raynor is going to start getting this camp. This camp is a very, very powerful camp. I feel like I say that almost every time, but it's true. It can go far. If you forget to clear it, it will go a long way. It looks like Jaina's just going to wait. Are you laughing at me? Oh, God. Why? What did I do? Oh, my overlay again? Damn it. Is that what you're laughing about?
No.
Oh, shoot. You're laughing at something else. What else did I do wrong? Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. Ronan's making fun of me over here. Too stressful. This is a stressful job. We do get a taunt that comes out onto ETC. 10 is almost out of mana, so he can't fight all too much, but he's just going to throw out some chains and gets a good stun off. ETC is just going to heal up, so... Oh, good stun from Thrall onto Uther. He really just has to go back completely. These are going to, the point's going to start up in 5 seconds. Looks like Raynor wants to get this camp first and then go down, which is a very good call because it takes forever to start these. And Essence Gaming is going to start it up now. They do have 30 seconds to get back down here, but they do need to hurry. Falstad can come down whenever he so pleases. We do get a good stun onto ETC. The Jaina ult, not ult, oh my gosh. The Jaina W comes out. ETC actually pushes them off of that, so the full damage didn't happen that probably could have. And we do get a good clear from KT coming in. Neither team wants the point just yet. Essence wants to clear the camp and grab their own. And we are now level 7 for both teams. Varian comes in, taunts the thrall, gets another stun that comes out. He does run away. Raynor is doing a good amount of damage to try to push Essence off of his friends. Varian is just going to keep getting in there and being disruptive. Uther's taken some damage as well. They do get it back on the side of Essence, and it is counting down. A taunt comes out, root comes out, stuns come out on the side of Essence, and Annie Oak does lose Lucio in that fight, and the first objective does go to Essence Gaming. Oh, Tim needs to be careful because, oh, he's going to die. Won't get as much of a push with that with 10 down, but that is okay. It's better that team to go down than Annie Oak, who needs to defend all lanes. Raynor should be able to defend this top one pretty well. And Jaina should be able to defend that one pretty well also. We get some roots coming out from the Thrall onto Anduin. Oof, she had to go back. Heal herself for a little bit there. Simon did push her off of that. And it looks like we are not even going to get a wall down at the bottom. No walls at all, actually. Nothing. ETC runs into the other team. He does slide out, stuns to get out. Varian goes in, taunts the Thrall, roots right on top of that. Lucio comes in to get him out. Good save by Lucio. And it's kind of a stalemate right now. But the 10s do happen for Annie Oak over Essence Gaming first. They are pretty much a full level up. We'll see how quickly Essence can get this. A good stun from ETC comes out. He does... Oh, no. He did do a mosh, but they did get out of that. How did they get out of that? I was looking at something else. Is that Lucio? Did Lucio push him out of that? We get a stun and ults come out on the side of Essence Gaming at the perfect moment. Both Lucio and ETC go down, and this boss is going to go to Essence Gaming, guys. Oh, and Falstad stole a camp. Rude. Doesn't have a whole lot of damage there. Raynor did good noticing that. Uh-oh. I'm lagging out. Oh, you're lagging. Ah. Sorry, guys. Holy moly. Oh, we get a stun come out onto ETC. I think everybody lagged out there. Oh, he paused it for me.
Oh,
Oh, that was nice. Oh, wait. Can they see that? I'm back. No worries. I'm here. Just had a little lag spike. Why are you laughing at me?
I
Were you
I
really?
lapped it. No.
No, I'm talking about, is that really why you're laughing? No, you're lying.
Yeah, no, that's
You're lying. Yeah, right. I don't believe you. The guy said something, huh?
no,
You guys see
that's
I didn't even notice I yawned. Oh, got me all paranoid. All right, so we have that boss pushing. We have 20 seconds for everybody to get up for the objective, and that's kind of where we are. That light bomb is just...
for some reason. I think somebody else said that. It was that you can't read observer comments.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah. And they're not going to get it. But that boss did a lot more push than the actual objective did the first time around, so we'll see how this second one goes. Thrall's doing a good amount of damage onto Falstad. Essence Gaming is going to get their camp before they go up to get their objective here. And this is going to be 40 seconds, not 30 seconds, so it's going to be a lot longer wait. We'll wait around. Now I'm going to notice every time I yawn. And it looks like Annie Oak wants their camp as well. They do know that 2 people are down south, so they do have time to get this where they don't have to necessarily defend right away. Looks like Varian and Uther want to take this straight up. They really don't care about the objective. Might as well just take it if you can take it. And they do get it bought. Annie Oak clears the camp mid and lets theirs push in. Thrall looked like he was starting to go down there. It looks like Jaina's going to try to start it. ETC tries to hold him off. That's what it was. Falstad pushes ETC off of his zone out, but they do get it. This is a long 40 seconds, though, guys. 40 seconds doesn't usually feel that long, but it is in Alterac Pass length. We get a root come out. ETC does get out the... oh, my goodness. So much going on. I've tried. Oh, now I'm just giggly. So ETC is getting hit by that tower. A whole bunch of ults came out during that. Thrall, when he used his ult to initiate to go in, I think that really was what helped them get in there. Sorry, guys. Holy moly. At least I was on the screen. Do your own commentary for that, for that couple of seconds. Oh, Lord. All right. And we have 5 seconds to go. It stinks that this is way up here because that's not going to get anything. It would be nice if they could push this down since this is a boss lane here. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Oh, stun onto ETC. But that tower is doing a whole lot of damage to that ETC. Unstoppable comes out. The stun comes out. Taunt and dead. I thought he was going to barely get out. Falstad tried to fly or something. Oh, we get ults come out onto both Jaina and, Lucio and Raynor. And that was almost an instant death with that KT jumping on him. There he goes. And they save top keep. This boss is still... This lane down here is still pretty healthy for the push. I thought Falstad was going to fly bot. I guess he didn't. Thrall's just going to keep going, though. They're going to get this bottom one. And Jaina's going to get top at the same time. Very nice push by Annie Oak. Well worth. Oh, stun. ETC. Thrall's going to try to kill KT before, but we have an Anduin pullout. Whew. If Anduin wasn't there, he would have been a goner. We get a taunt, a stun, and an ult from KT. Not an ult. You know what I mean. Combo. I'm just so good at saying ult, just not combo. KT combos are deadly. All right, and they're going to get the boss with one dead. That boss will push pretty well. And it looks like Annie Oak wants to trade bosses, so they'll be able to get that. They also have a mid going too, so they'll get some good push out of this top end bot. But Essence Gaming is a little faster to get to the boss, so they'll be able to kill that a bit quicker. This boss shouldn't get through even the front part of this, really. We're 17 to 16, so talent tiers are both identical. This has been a pretty good fight. We have 8 kills to 4 and 3 towers to 5. So this next objective is going to be very interesting to see who gets the first jump onto the other team. Depending on that, if they get a team wipe, that could be, dare I say, game? I do like that Annie Oak is pushing their lanes up, trying to get as much soak as they can, because they are a full level down, so they need to be really careful when they get closer to 20s on the side of Essence Gaming. Looks like we want an initiation over here. Thrall is not quite there yet. If he can get in with his ult. We get a stun onto Varian. Protection comes out. He does get out. We get stun on ETC. The ult comes out from Jaina. We do get a root onto KT. He does go down very, very low in life. So does Uther. Thrall's damage is coming out like crazy. We get a light bomb onto Varian, and the Uther ult takes down 3. At least sets it up to take him down. Oh, that was a good try, though, by Annie Oak. The sustain with 2 healers. And that protection from Varian. Woof. The good thing is, though, look at all this push for Annie Oak. And this is a long 50 seconds. They have a wall down on both top and mid. I'm kind of surprised nobody's going top to push that back. Unless they just want to focus just on bottom push and try to guarantee a keep. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Falstad will be able to get down there in time. I think he has his fly up. Are they going to chase down Varian? Oh, his team notices that they see him. ETC gets a stun off. He does make him dance. Jaina's doing as much damage as he can, but roots come out. KT might kill that ETC. Taunt comes out. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Thrall goes down as well. Stuns are coming out onto that Jaina. Falstad's going to fly up. And Jaina should go down here. Unless she goes around the other... Okay, there they go. Okay. I don't know if they wanted... I didn't notice if they did that before 20s. If they wanted to try to kill him before 20s, I didn't notice that part, but... That was pretty ballsy. Mostly on somebody so tanky. They're definitely going to get this keep at the bot. Rayner's defending very well mid. Not much else he can do right now with 3 people gone. KT ult comes out onto Lucio. He gets rooted. He tries to get out, but he's instantly dead. There's not a whole lot you can do about that either. When you don't have 20s just yet, and you have 5 people jumping on you. Stun's come out. Uther. Thrall ult comes out to try to scare him back off. And it does push him back a little bit. These towers can really do a lot of damage. So the question is, do you want to go in 5v4 under a tower or not? And that's what's making these games so much longer. Instead, they go for the sure thing boss down south. And we're going to do a little repeat here. We're going to get another boss up top for Annie Oak. They do need to go back soon, though. Lucio looks like he's going to push that lane. Nope, he's going to go up there. All right. Both teams have 20 seconds to get to these shrines. But it looks like Essence wants to push with their boss and possibly end this now. We get a good stun. I think he hit literally all of them. Jaina ult comes out, hitting 4 people. We do get Uther ult coming out as well. The root from KT comes out. That boss is going down. Oh, and Falstad ult pushes them all back. We get a root and a taunt and a stun onto Thrall. Somehow he's still alive, but it looks like that is going to be it, and that is good game. Ooh, brawling it up. My word. And there are our stats, 16-6. Now the question is, if they wouldn't have tried to go for that Varian bot, would that have helped? What do you guys think? I don't know. That push from Essence was just on point. All right, let's see if they want to chit-chat with us. And that is in the books for Essence Gaming. They have 3 points now in Division C West. All right, so she is going to Eilish. I'm going to ask her how to pronounce her name, because I'm sure I butchered it like crazy. There's a lobby we can go into, right? Not lobby 1, maybe?
Yeah.
She can get into that one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna message her and say, lobby 1. All right, and we had a whole bunch of Essence Gaming fans up in here tonight. Wrote down some notes. Oh, and I can add my winner to this. Hello. Boom. Hello. Congratulations. Can you hear me?
Sorry, just a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, sorry. I forgot we were using Blizzard voice and not Discord voice, and I tried to like leave voice, but it was whatever. Anyway,
Oh,
sorry.
first of all, how do you pronounce your name?
Alish.
Ailish. Yeah, totally butchered it. Sorry.
Yeah, somebody was listening and they're like, they just said your name wrong.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm I'm pretty
funny.
much well known to mispronounce everyone's name. So when I saw Simon as one of them, I'm like, yes, I got that one down. We're good there.
That's funny.
Well, first of all, congratulations. You guys have your first win in the books, first game in the books, really.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't pick either of those maps, right?
No, we didn't.
Well, you seemed just fine. Do you guys do you guys always play double heels? Is that like something that you guys is that kind of your first go-to, your comfort?
No, it's just something been working on, and so yeah, we just have kind of worked on it the last couple weeks, and
Yeah. Well, it
just CC. CC chains are nice.
yeah, and your guys' heels really sustained. I think both those maps are very good sustained double heel maps for sure. And it looks like Annie Oak kind of did a little bit of research on you guys.
We researched them. That's why we banned Anna. And Roxar.
But you guys have a Phoenix player, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
10.
okay, yeah. And Ronan actually, right before the game, he goes, "Oh man, they have a sick Phoenix."
Yeah.
So when I saw the Phoenix band, I'm like, somebody did their research. Um, what did you guys think about their pick with Hammer on the first
Oh,
game?
I was a little surprised by that actually. I think that it might have been maybe that they had a strategy, but it felt a little like they didn't know
Yeah,
like what to pick.
yeah. Well, I
I,
think they knew. I think they wanted to pick Hammer on that map. I think that was kind of the pick
yeah,
that they wanted. But with Uther and with oh my gosh, what's his name?
Anduin
Yes.
or Mephisto was actually
Mephisto. Mephisto. That
really
was
counters Hammer really well.
yes, yes. And I think once you guys picked that, I think it kind of changed the whole game around. And Mephisto definitely, at least in my point of view, was like the MVP of that game for sure.
Who was?
Mephisto.
Oh yeah, he'll love to hear that.
Uh-oh. Gonna give him a big head.
It's true though. He played really well. Yeah,
Uh,
everybody played well.
yeah, you guys, it was a lot of fun to watch. Um, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I really wanted to ask you guys. Your game was just way on point. You did everything you needed to do. Is there anything you wanted to say about the second game, Alterac Pass?
At the end, I said to end there where we did, and my team was like, "No, we can't finish with one armor plate gone," but I had to prove him wrong, so that's why.
Well,
Because they were like, "This is
boom.
too risky," but we did it anyways. Yeah,
But
and
then
I've been wanting to be. I'm always trying to get him to end with one armor plate down, and finally, he listened to me. So.
it's always nice to say, told you so,
There he
when
is.
you can, you know?
Exactly.
Any shout
Yeah.
outs?
Um, just to the rest of the team that didn't get to play, Robot and Adrian and Tricor, and there's Turtle. I hope. Thanks, guys, for always being at practice and supporting us and stuff. That's fun.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I hope to cast you guys again in the future. It was a lot of fun, and you have a
Thank
great
you for your
night.
time.
Yeah, no problem. It was my pleasure.
It was
All
definitely
right.
a pleasure. Take care.
Thanks. You too.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. There is there's a link that I was supposed to post, and I don't know where it is, but NGS is doing something where we post a survey, and you guys kind of tell us the ways we can get better, things you liked about it. I know I'm very, very new to this.